Hello everyone. Oh, December 22nd. Look at what we have today. Wait, hold on. What did I do? We had a hard. What do you think? Well, I think this is something I've done before. There is a undirected connected tree. N nodes label 0 to n-1 and n-1 edges. You are given the integer n and the array edges. So we have all the edges. Then what? An edge between s. Return an array answer of length n, where answer I is the sum of the distances between the ith node in the tree and all the other nodes. So for 1, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not true. That's 1, that's 2, so 1 plus 2 is 3, and we have 3. No, that's also not right. Distance between 0 and 1 is 1. Between... Oh, that's 0. My bad. I was counting from 1. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, that's 8. I see. Okay, we just need to count the total distance, right? So basically 0 to 1, 0 to 2, 0 to 3, 0 to 4, and 0 to 5. And then 1 to 0, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, right? I mean, I can traverse. I mean, there's no starting point. I can take any starting point and I can traverse. And when I traverse, I can get the distance. I can get the distance between any two nodes. Right? I can get the distance between any two nodes. So I get distance from 0, 1, 0, 2. I get 0, 3. Yes, because I can have, well, how do you get 0 to 3? Well, because I have 2 to 3, right? So when I have 2 to 3, come back to 0. What we have is from 0 to... What if we, let's say at this point, I mean, we start with a certain point, and then at a certain point I have its distance to everybody. Can we do that? From any node and a distance to any of the other nodes. Well, actually, I don't need any of the other nodes. All I need is the total. Because what we want is the total, right? If I say, give me a node, okay, I want to find out the distance, the sum of distance from this node to the entirety of its subtree, okay? And then, well, if it's a root, I already solve it. If it's not a root, okay, if it's not a root, then I solve some one of it. And then I just need to find the others. And how do I find the others? I have my parent. All right, I'll have my parent. And the parent will know the distance to everybody. To everybody. I might need to be to every subtree. Okay, and then I can go to the other subtree. Well, that's fine. I don't need other subtrees. I just need to go to the other things. Let me think. Yeah, like if 2 is the start, I know the total sum from 2 to everybody else, that's 3, right? If I calculate that, it's already. And for 0, I know the total, but I cannot use 0. What I need to do is I need to know, no, so 0 is my, because I'm going from 0 down, right? I'm going from 0 down. If I'm going from 0 down, so 2 is computed all this, and then I need to know 2 to 0 and 2 to 1. Now 2 to 0 is 1, 2 to 1 is equal to 0 to 1. So basically 0 is 2's parent. So 0, the sum of 0 to everybody else, right? The sum of 0 to everybody else plus the number of else and then this, and then plus this will be the whole thing. And how about 3? Well, 3 has 0 down, so I need to go to 2, right? So I need to go to 2, and I need to find the total of 2. Well, I have 2 of going here, and then I need to know the 2 going. Oof. Doesn't seem to be. Hold on. I need to think again. If I already know everything that 2 leads to, okay. Yeah, so like we go to 3 first, but we won't get anything out of 3 because I don't know 2 yet. I have an idea. Okay, I don't remember how I solved this in the past, but I do have an idea now. I want to try topological sort, but you know what's interesting? I freaking forgot how topological sort works. I know it's number of edges, right? Number of edges. So I can go through everything. I can go through everything to get the edges 1. So I start with them. Okay. And when we start with them, they have, or they have nothing. Well, I just need to know who they connect to. Okay, so 1 will connect to 0. So whatever 0 have, 1 will be whatever 0 have plus, however, because 0 to everybody, right? 0 to everyone. But then we have 0 and 2, right? The first round up we have 0 and 2, and eventually, but 2 I have like 3, right? 2 we have 3 in total. and then to 0, 0 has 1, right? And then these two add together. So 2 will have, basically this to everything. This is 1, right? This is 1. And then this has to be should be however many, the total distance we have and the total number of total number of nodes, because it has to go to every single one of them. So this should be 1 times this, right? 1 times this plus the total of this. So 1 plus 1 times 1 is 2, right? And then plus the 1 go here. So 2 shall receive 3 from this. And I have 3 from here. So 2 is the most central one. Okay, the result will be 6. Okay, so 2 will be 6. And then once the 2 is done, right? Once the 2 is done, we go look for 3. Now 3 will have, well, because it'll go to 2, right? Because with 3, whatever it has, it goes to 2, and then, hold on, whatever these have accumulating on this node, okay? And I will pass on to this node, all right? So when I pass on to this node, now I want to know from this node going out, how much does it reach? That'll be the total things. Yeah, because from this, we'll reach all these things as well. Right, and from here, I reach all these things as well. There's a delete the total number of this. So whatever this one has, plus whatever, it should be whatever this one has. Wait, hold on. Whatever this one has, because this one goes this, right? And then so this one will have the total, right? Which means just whatever all these plus this and plus whatever this one comes out. Right, so we have however many, we'll have k plus whatever this one has and plus whatever this one has. That's the cost of this. And for this one, shall equal to whatever this one has, leading to here, and plus this, let's say m, plus whatever this one has. So these two are the same. The only difference is the number of nodes connecting to them. So what I shall do is whatever this one has, in my case is 6, minus the number of nodes that it connects to, which is 0, plus whatever number of nodes that one connects to instead of this, which we have an n minus 2. That's 6 minus 2 is 4. That's why it's 10. Right? Okay, so what do you say? I said if I find out one of them. Okay, so I just say the total number of this, the total number of this. This will be 3. Alright. Total number of this will be 0. And then we go in here. Total number from this to the end. That's 0. Right? And I'll have 0 node plus 1 plus this one has 3. Right, so we have 3. So 3 plus 3 times 1 plus 1. So will be 1 plus that's not right. That's 3 times 1. So I need to go to them 3 times. So that's hold on. So this is 3, right? So total is 3. Total cost of this going is 3, right? So from here, we want to go this. I mean, the logic kind of breaks down, right? Oh yes, it's 3 times 1 plus 3. 3 times 1 plus 3. And this one will be 0 times 1 plus... No, 3 times 1 plus 3. Then also plus 1. Yeah, now it's 8. There we go. So that's 8. So 0 is 8. Okay, so 0 is 8. So now 1 and 0 are connected. So the way we calculate is 0 is 8, which means so what we know, right, is all of this, I'm going to say all of this is x, all of this is y. Okay, and then we have m nodes here, we have n nodes here. So what are we saying? We are saying that and this one we have 8. So the total number here, so n plus y. Okay, that's what we want. Is we have n nodes plus y, because this plus 1 plus m. Okay, that's what we want. What we have is m plus x. Right, what we have is m plus x plus 1 plus y. That's what we have. So we find is x plus 1 plus y is the same. Okay, that's the same value. So all we need is the m, the total number that's connected to one side, right? Therefore, for 1, the total number is just going to be 8 plus, because m is, so it's also m plus n plus 2 need to be n. Well, I should choose a different value. So n is 6. And now m is 0, so n is 4. So it'll be 12. That's good. 1 becomes 12. And then 0 connected 2. So from 2's perspective, all we need is 8 minus 2, right? So what we need to do is, because 8 connected, so we need to minus whatever 2 is connected to. So 2 connected to 3, so 8 minus 3. Okay? Then plus 2 connected to where 0 is connected to, plus 1. That's 6. So basically, if I know the value of one node, right? I know the value of one node, and then I can calculate the value of any node as long as I know how many children each node is connected to. And actually, I only need to know one, because the other one we can calculate how many other nodes, like the other one is connected to. I can calculate that. Would it work if I have? Yeah, I think it will work, because you have two nodes, and then one node just radiate to like everything. If I compute everything, right, that means I will go to all of them. Just after every one has to do, we just need to know the total number. So the unknown, right, the value of unknown should be the value of none, right, whatever this is, the value with none, minus the number connected to the unknown, okay, minus the number connected to the unknown, then plus minus the number plus the number connected to the none, and that's it. Which means we need to know the number that it connected to. That's easy. If we build a graph, in the adjacency list we have the none and unknown. That's very easy to do. And actually we're going to just minus 1, because the unknown is the total thing minus 1. None is also the total thing minus 1. So actually, well, they cancel each out. So we just need to do the minus and plus. So we just do 1. Okay? We need to do one of them. And then we're actually just going to do 0. Okay? We can do 0. Treat 0 as the root. And then we do everything. Then we'll get 0. The total value for 0. Which should be easy enough to do. And then we see who 0 is connected to. So from 0 we go to whoever 0 is connected to, and then go from there. Let's whip this out. Telling you, man, this one's gonna be fun. I remember this because I was trying to do the old method initially, but then I realized, you know what? I don't really think that is the best way to do. All right, so, I think we've been doing a lot of graph these days. Yeah, I think it's called adjacency. I call it graph. I still like to call it graph. This is just a habit. I'm going to list for AB in edges. Okay. For AB in edges, what do we want to do? We need to graph A dot append B and graph B dot append A. All right, so that is done. So we just need to pick one of them to find one answer. That's it. All right, that's it. So the rest gonna be 0 times n. That's also fine. And what we need to do is dfs index Yeah, it's a tree, so we'll never have the I won't have the danger. All right, anyway, so what do? Well, we will say if, I do need to prevent them from going back. I do need to. Sorry. I do need to. So we're saying we start from this, right? We go down, and then we go down, and then move from here, and then it will be, it's okay, that's okay, that's okay. So every one we have a rest, a small rest is going to be 0, okay? For next in graph index, if next, oh, I need to add visited, I'll add index. Next is not in and visited. We're gonna say res plus equal to dfs next. Oh my god, we need to return something. Right, this is the total, and then we grab all the total. Actually not. It's not just the total, because if I only know the total, that's not gonna solve the problem. If I know the total of this, how am I gonna merge this, right? I need to know how many they have. So I need to have basically two things, okay? I need to know the total number of, so I need two things. Okay, I need two things to make this work. I need to have the count. Okay, so we have count, node count, and dist. So two things, right? So of this, we can say nc and d shall equal to, next, nc is the node count, how many nodes we have. Then we say node count plus equal to nc, and dist plus equal to d. No, it should be the node count, right? Because we have to go all of those, and node count plus d. Node count, so we have to take every one of them, and now we plus d. So that's the total distance. And now for every one of them, we do this, and once we finish, well, I mean, node count is actually should be 1, because they can include myself, right? And distance is d, is the total distance. And then when it's done, I shall always return plus 1, because I need to go to this as well, right? I need to go to the next. That's, wait, hold on, we already count that. Wait, did we? No, we need to plus 1. That's go to the next one, and all the others are go to the, but the node count already included. I include everything, okay? I include everything. And then from this towards like all the distance there. So I have the count, which means I count this and I count this is, yeah, I think this one's not necessary. So I just, but the node count I have to include myself, and then blah, blah, blah. And now I'm gonna return node count and a distance. Actually, I'm gonna try. Let's say I go to here, okay? Go to 1, 1 is not in, so I go to 1. And then nothing, so come out, it'll be 1, 0. All right, so it'll be 1 and 0. So node count will be 1. Well, actually, node count will be 2. And the distance will be no count is 1. So this will just plus 1, which is accurate, plus 1. We can try. So what we're going to do is, res 0 equals dfs 0. That's it. We do one round, so we get a 0. And then that's where the fun starts. Okay, so the fun starts like this. We're going to say for I in range from 1. What we're going to do is a q. Okay, graph a 0. Graph 0 is going to be the q. Really, how would you want to do this? We need to do this. Hold on, so from 0, I connect to whatever is connected to 0. So I can fill these. When these are filled, we need to go to them, right? Yeah. Yeah, indeed. And then when this one comes out, it will be this, and we okay. Suspicious at the moment. What do we do? So we can say current index. I'm going to call it 0. Okay. So temp is this. Okay. And then for next in queue. Okay. And for each one, we can compute the rest. Next shall equal to res index minus unknown, which is graph next, but the length of this plus length graph none, which is index. All right, so that's the next. We're done. And then who are we put the thing in? That's very interesting. Because now I handle next. I get this next one done. So I should put whoever is this, we shall put into in the queue. Oh, I think the queue shouldn't be like this. The queue shall be for next in graph 0, I'll do this. Next and 0. Unknown and none. Okay, so we don't need this. So for next and index, and then we do this, right? Once we've filled it up, right? Once we fill it up, then we can say for next in graph next. Okay. If res this, if not, right? If it's a negative, if it's a 0, that means we haven't done it yet. Then we say temp dot append next, and the index can be next. We'll fill it up, and then when we're done, we go back, we say q equals temp until we're done, then we return res. Okay, give this a shot. Good test case. Okay, we have n edges, sum of distance in trees. All right, let's whip it. Terrible. All right, what's wrong? Tuple and an int. What? What are you talking about? Anyway, first things first, we need to see if it's right. 6, 8. Ooh, that is not right. That is not right. It should be 0. Yep. Okay. We have some issues, but wait, no, 1. We got 8. Okay, but we have some issues going on, which is fine. We just need to figure out where we got it wrong. Yeah, it was minus unknown and plus none, right? Because we start with 8. 8. We shall minus it's not. That's not right. That is not right. It should be the number, total, it should be the subtree number. Holy crap. So, we shall do is minus the unknown, which is the subtree going from 1. And then a subtree going from 2 to the n. It should be 3. Okay, how about 2? Well, we did have a subtree count. Would that help? We have a subtree count, so when we hit someone, and we're always going down some path, and then if someone is known, and then we hit this, how we guarantee it's gonna go with the same path? We are. We are. I can guarantee, I can ensure the number of subtrees. If we go down BFS wise, I can ensure. Okay. Because as I'm traversing, hold on. I just need a subtree, right? I just need a subtree value. Because I already computed, I have the subtree. I have. So now the subtree size. as we go, okay, once we're done, when we want to go, we say subtree size index shall equals to node count. Yeah, subtree size is node count. And then we'll return a distance. Then we don't need to return a distance because I recorded here. Yeah, I guess it's fine. And for here, wow, this is important, right? So we're gonna Q is important. While Q, we get this, which is the index. Yeah, we are already doing it. We're already doing it this way. It's just this one has to be corrected, right? We need to know the subtree size. So the subtree size shall be subtree size. Next, because I go top down, okay? I go top down. So we have the subtree size of the current next index for this. I know it's subtree size, so I minus this subtree size, right? And I need to plus n minus its subtree size, because I want to know my subtree size. Well, I mean, my subtree size will be, hold on. So I'm here, right? So I down to this one. I want to calculate this one. So I need to minus its subtree size I have. And I need to minus everything that I connect to, which is just n minus this subtree size, right? N minus whatever the subtree size. Well, don't forget the subtree size including me, which is fine, which is totally fine. So just the subtree size of so minus this, okay, and then plus n minus everything over the subtree size of this. Okay, it might be right. I mean, there's something out there, but I think this is correct. So we just get a subtree size and it shall work. I think we're looking very promising right here. Yeah, I still don't quite like to return two things. I want to just return one thing because I'm already returning it. I'm already like doing it here, so I'm not sure how much I like. So I have this. I just need to have the distance. Okay. We can do is here. We're gonna start equal 1. Okay, and then dist is gonna be 0. All right, blah blah blah. This will only return the distance, and node count is subtree size index plus equal to subtree size next. Because after do this, I say update it, so I just can look into the subtree size of that, and dist will be plus equal to node count plus d. Or we can actually do it this way. We can do it here. We can do it here. Dist, update the distance first. And then, no. We have to do it this way. We don't have to do it this way. And then node count, I can ignore the node count. So it'll be this, still right? No, that is not correct. I wonder why. Because I'm pretty sure here, maybe its distance is the next. This is accumulating the, yeah, that's right. Huh. In that case, I indeed can do it this way. I'll do this first, and then plus this, because after I call this function, this will be updated, right? So I can update the distance, and after update it, update the subtree size, and I will return the distance at the end. And blah, 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 and then we do this. Yeah, I just realized this is not necessary. And then we do this. And we do this. And then we go to the next one. Okay, so how would you summarize the method? Well, the observation is that given two connected nodes A and B, if we know that if we know the total distance of node A, okay, we can express, we know the total distance of node A, let's call it is SA. We can express it as such. SA shall equal to SA shall equal to, what was the thing I use? Let's not use M. We can use M. We can use, say, M. Okay. No, it's X. Okay. Plus 1. X plus 1 plus M plus Y, where X is the total distance of going from node A to all the other nodes, not passing through node B. We probably should do it this way, where X where M, where Y is the total distance of going from node B to all the other nodes not passing through node A, where M is the total number of nodes, in the subtree, including B. It's actually not including B. Well, we don't need 1 then. Including B is the total number of nodes in the subtree rooted at B, not passing through node A. So we can also write the total distance of node B as such. As B equals Y, total that's going to be plus n plus x, where x and y are the same as defined above, where n is the total number of nodes in the subtree, including A, rooted at A, not passing through node B. Thus, given SA, we can compute SB as SA minus m plus n. In other words, since the graph is connected, once we know the total distance of one node and the size of the subtree rooted at each node, we can directly compute the total distance of all the other nodes. We use DFS to find the, we probably can use BFS as well, but DFS is just kind of easier. And to find the total distance, right, distance with regard to node 0, as well as recording the subtree size of each node. Then we use BFS to traverse from node 0 down and use the formula above to find the total distance of all the other nodes. I'll probably say it's ON because everything is visited once. I mean, we can run some. Oh yeah, let's just try it and see how it goes. Look at that. We got very lucky today. Actually, see what we did last time. Probably did it ourselves. This is a good result. This is a very good result. $73. My God. Yeah, I think it's the same idea, but I'm not gonna just go over it. So this is kind of my solution. Subtree sum and count. Two DFS. Child not equal to parent. I already do answer node. So we already add something already. We just DFS it again. So the first round, I get the answer from node to the end. So the second round, we just need to find the answer going up. Look at this. Isn't that the same as here? Minus count plus n minus count. Minus count plus n minus count. So basically we do one round and then we do a second round. Oh, it's exactly the same, but you just don't need to go, we can go DFS again. Yeah, for this child, and I know my parent. Yes, I know my parent, and it should be the parent minus child plus n minus child. Holy crap. I mean, this is exactly the same, but I do like the approach of double DFS. That's much easier, man. This is the solution from the official solution. It's exactly the same as solution 1, but with 2 DFS and much simpler implementation. All right, so we have to go through all this. Okay, so graph, result, subtree count, we don't need this. Yeah, so the key difference is that we don't need to use a what's that? A visited set, because the graph is a tree. The only way for a node to go back is to go back to its parent. So we only have to check if the next node is equal to the parent. Furthermore, using a second DFS is simpler than BFS. So we'll do this, and then there will be DFS 1. So that would just be the result, right? So we can just say this. I mean, we can even just count everybody to start with, so we don't even need this. We don't even need this, right? So for next, if now we need a parent. Also, and we say if next is not equal to parent, then we can call DFS next, right? And now if I done, I say this, and I also say res index plus equal to res next. And I do not even return anything. There's no need. Then we do a DFS2. Right, and then what we do is we will say res index shall equal to, and we use the same as this. Oh no, not index. Res next equal to res index, which is its parent, minus this plus n minus this. All right, so we do that. Once we do that, we DFS2 again, which is going to be next. Parent is going to be index. Actually, I realize I have to go parent, next, and index. So then we can call DFS1 0 minus 1, DFS2 0 minus 1, and then we return res. That's not right. Huh. Okay. What was the problem? Distance plus the count. Shouldn't be this, so plus the count. I think I forgot the count. There we go. It should be plus the count. Yeah, the result is all of this, and then I need to plus the count, because we have to go through every single one of them. So that would be the thing. Oh, this is much easier. But not necessarily faster, but easier. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You gotta be kidding me. Lightning fast. I love this one. All right. That shall be it. Yeah, I mean, I want to do more, but it's time.